This video is being released on Easter, so I wanted to follow the theme. Easter, according to some scholars, was originally taken from the pagan spring festival Ostera, a festival meant to honor the fertility goddess. Because eggs and hares are associated with fertility, this somehow became a German folktale about Osterhase, a hare that laid eggs, which eventually became our Easter rabbit. And who's the most famous rabbit in pop culture? I'd say Bugs Bunny. And Bugs is a guy that doesn't take life seriously. In the cartoon Rabbit Feet, he's even quoted as saying, as the man says, "Don't take life too seriously, you'll never get out of it alive." The man he's referring to being Elbert Hubbard, an American writer, artist, and publisher. Are Bugs and Elbert Hubbard right about that? Let's see if humor and laughter can help us achieve our goals. Welcome to Inner Warrior, where I help pop culture fans with tips and tools to help unleash your inner warrior and achieve your goals. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell to join the Inner Warrior community. First, let's look at the benefits of humor in reducing stress and anxiety. Just like how Bugs eases tensions and stays cool as he jokes around while Wile E. Coyote Super Genius tries to eat and kill him, we too benefit from the stress and anxiety reducing effects of humor and laughter. A study by the Department of Biotechnology at the Al-Farabi Kazakh National University in Kazakhstan and Lake Erie College's Department of Pathology in Pennsylvania, published in the journal Current Research in Physiology, looks at laughter therapy and its ability to reduce stress and anxiety. The paper states, laughter has been shown to exert stress-reducing effects by suppressing the bioactivities of epinephrine, cortisol, and 3,4-dihydrophenylacetic acid, a major dopamine catabolite. Reduced neurotransmitter activities, including norepinephrine, serotonin, and dopamine, are linked to depression, and laughter is shown to enhance dopamine and serotonin activities. So, laughter suppresses the chemicals that produce stress and increase the chemicals that make us feel good. The study goes on to state, laughter has a wide range of benefits ranging from increased cognitive function to improve respiration, to enhance pain tolerance threshold to reduce stress hormones, with cumulative effects being the improved psychological well-being. So, not only does laughter make us feel good, but it also improves our minds and allows us to tolerate more pain. So, next time you hit your funny bone, try laughing it off. It may help ease the pain. And scare whoever's in the room with you. Just make sure you don't hit your funny bone while watching Grave of the Fireflies, or people will think you're psycho. So, how does laughter actually help dull the pain? According to Dr. Lee S. Berk, Associate Dean of Research Affairs for Loma Linda University's School of Allied Health and Medicine, laughter causes the release of endorphins, our body's natural painkiller, serotonin, our natural antidepressant, and good neuropeptides, the chemical communicators. It also decreases cortisol, which then reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, increases oxygen intake, enhances the immune system, and reduces the risk of having heart disease or a stroke. In healthcare, we often compartmentalize different specialties. We have physiology, biochemistry, endocrinology, and neurology, all taught separately. But when we start to look at the whole person, we can see how interconnected the human body really is. That's a lot of health benefits. But what about productivity? Can laughter help us reach our goals? A study by the University of Warwick found that their studies provided evidence that happier workers were more productive. They used a comedy clip to help the participants become happier before giving them tasks. They state that their data implies that a 1-point rise in happiness would be associated with almost 9 extra correct answers in a productivity task. Table B5 in Appendix B demonstrates that, as might be expected, the comedy clip treatment does lead to greater reported happiness in the subjects. In an article by CNBC, Daniel Scroy, an economics professor at UK's University of Warwick, told CNBC that laughter fast-tracks networks in the brain to help you concentrate and focus, working as the equivalent of a productivity boost. But the laughter has to be genuine. There is some evidence in neuroscience that just forcing yourself to laugh can generate some of these effects, but then they're much less pronounced than if it's a genuine procedure, Scroy told CNBC. So it's almost like being happy generates more time, he said. Scroy explained to CNBC that someone who is happy might be able to do in 1 hour what it takes someone who is less happy to do in an hour and 20 minutes. So, next time you have to cram and get some work done, put on your favorite Bugs Bunny cartoon beforehand to get those laughs out. But don't say you have 3 favorite episodes and spend the time you should be working laughing instead. Why didn't you get that important report done? Because Bugs Bunny cross-dressed and kissed Elmer Fudd. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, don't use laughs to procrastinate. But do use laughter to prime yourself for success. There's advantages to using humor at work too. According to a study by the University of Nebraska published in the Journal of Applied Psychology, humor patterns triggered positive socio-emotional communication, procedural structure, and new solutions. At the team level, humor patterns, but not humor or laughter alone, positively related to team performance, both immediately and 2 years later. So, laughter is great at helping a team work together and come up with new solutions. And a study by the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, and the Department of Psychology at Florida International University, published in the Journal of Managerial Psychology, found results that suggest employee humor is associated with enhanced work performance, satisfaction, work group cohesion, health, and coping effectiveness, as well as decreased burnout, stress, and work withdrawal. Supervisor use of humor is associated with enhanced subordinate work performance, satisfaction, perception of supervisor performance, satisfaction with supervisor, and work group cohesion, as well as reduced work withdrawal. Meaning, bosses should be getting in the laughs too, as it helps the work of your employees and makes them more satisfied with you. Humor by supervisors and managers also help employees feel more warmly towards you. In a study by Ariel University in Israel, they stated that in both studies, we found that by using humor, the manager can increase the perceived warmth generated by the humor's message. Because affection and warmth are common interpersonal goals for sustainable manager-employee relationships, our research indicated that these factors can ultimately impact employees' willingness to continue working with the manager. This holds true for both mundane daily jobs like motivating an employee to perform a boring technical task, as well as for delivering email messages related to work directives, such as limiting vacations for the next month. And this effect was not moderated by managers' gender. Remember too that in order to get your subconscious working on attracting opportunities to achieve your goals, you need to be in a lighter mood, aware of your opportunities, and laughter is a great way to bring your mood up. So, next time Looney Tunes pops up, give your old buddy Bugs a laugh and thank him for preparing you for the next time you hit your funny bone. What's your favorite Bugs Bunny cartoon? Let me know in the comments below. Also, click here if you want to see how powerful our minds are and how they can help you achieve your goals.
Well, like the man says, don't take life too seriously. You'll never get out of it alive.